Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another episode of the Master of Hobbits Grand Christmas Calendar with me, Peter, the Master of Hobbits, today joined by
Tobias, Major of Macros,
and
Rich
of Anomyces. Today it's the 6th of December. I just had to count the bottles.
Count the bottles.
And I forgot what date we went to. And the 2nd of Advent, meaning we got food to pair with it. This time around with the food, we got akkevitt. Frosty cold, Aalborg juleakkevitt. And we got a open-faced sandwich with flæskesteg and leverpostej.
Yes.
This is det varme bord. Some of the warm classics. We already have some repetition in terms of classic julefrokost food. Maybe next year we can try and have something completely new. But this year we have some repetition. Like we didn't have Hamburg or
that's true. Yeah.
Or skinke or whatever. Grønlandkål.
Yes.
So we're having these open-faced sandwiches paired with the beer for today, which is provided by Tobias.
Yes.
And it's like this because we don't want to see what it is because he said you can see it from the wrapping. So I'm going to do this.
So maybe you can turn it around and just show you the wrapping because I think it's quite cute.
Okay. I don't want to spoil. So there we go. Cute wrapped up.
Yeah,
little
it looks
sandwich.
like a person. Bacon.
Amager Bryghus! Denmark! Oh, it's Amager Bryghus Christmas beer!
I haven't tried that one actually.
Yay! But it's different every year. It's a different style every year.
Ah,
They've done like Imperial Julebryg and
you learn something new every day.
Amager Bryghus 2020's Julebryg. This Julebryg is one with another very long descriptions about Kurt
As
the
with
Santa.
all Amager's beers.
And it's 6.5%, bottled 36 months before the date, and it's a Maibock.
Interesting. We have a big variety.
No, sorry,
of
dark.
styles.
No, it's not a Maibock. Mørkbock. It's a dark bock. So
Okay.
a dunkles bock.
Okay.
Very classic Danish stuff. So it's made with Pilsner, Munich, Cara Munich 2, and biscuit malt. Hops are Columbus and Tettnanger, and they use Fermentis Saf Lager yeast, and it is on 6.5. So a double bock or Dunkelbock.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I had a classic beer like this from Amager. The description is quite fun often, but it's like this thick paragraph of crazy text. So I'm not gonna read it aloud on camera because it would take half of the review time.
Yeah.
But
But when I ordered that, I actually got 3 of them.
you got 3 by
and
accident.
and I only ordered 1. So this it's from kiosk, and they said to just keep the rest. So I have 2 more of them at
Great.
home.
Well,
Well,
then
that's
you
great
can
for actual
then,
Christmas.
and you can get bucked up.
Yeah. Fucked up. Actually, Kiosk
So here
did
we
that
go.
too with me recently.
Yeah.
That I actually gave you that extra bottle.
Yeah,
The Colonel.
that was a very good beer.
Oh, you tried that
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
The export porter. Yeah.
Like
Good choice for this.
close to Black IPA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I had picked another one initially, but I think this one was a better choice. To be
It's
honest.
like one of those classic styles that a lot of supermarket craft breweries also do for this kind of
Yeah.
season.
Yeah.
But I think it's a style that suits this, type of food quite well.
Yeah. Because sweet and
Fats and
yeah.
all this. So yeah,
I think until now we haven't tasted this beer yet, but we've probably hit the mark with beer and food pairings.
yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. So this is, as I said, Amager Julebryg from 2020. I've reviewed a couple of variants. Even one year they did an Imperial Videl. They've done loads of stuff. But
Yeah.
Pour is a, slightly dark copper color. I don't think you'd call it like Dunkelbock. It's just a bock beer with a slightly darker color. Because bock beer, there's or maybe just regular bocks, because a lot of regular bocks are this like amber color. Yeah, let's see what we know. Yeah, caramelly, toffee, toasty, fudgy.
Yeah.
The one thing that's funny, we talked about it a little bit with grain profile in the Kringle lager. This doesn't have that. It's just like a very nice caramelly bready aroma.
Yeah. But it has some
Really
reminiscence to the Samuel Smith.
Yeah,
But not
in a
as
lot,
history.
yeah, it's like the lager version, kind of. Almost.
Yeah. It's
It
more
feels-
bready
Yeah,
to me.
Yeah.
bready and then more clean and then like more caramelly and
Yeah.
toffee.
Yeah.
But it smells quite nice. Let's try it.
It smells
Cheers.
very classic.
It tastes really classic.
Mm.
I can already say right now this is going to be perfect with the food.
Yeah.
It's also a little bit hoppy,
Super balanced.
A little
Yeah.
bit hoppy, yeah.
bitter as well. Like a
Kind of that
grassy
herbal,
bitterness.
peppery
Mhm, yeah.
business.
It's totally like a buck version of the winter ale.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
welcome to
Yeah.
like a lager version. It's similar flavor profile.
Mm.
Not as sweet and jammy and fruity, but more spicy and like
It's
I don't want
a
to
bit
say
more-
harsh, but sharp.
Yeah, but it's also a bit more clean.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's a lager. It
Yeah,
should
yeah,
be.
but it's just to emphasize that it's a bit different from.
It tastes pretty good, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Nice toffee caramel. But let's eat. It's Christmas.
Yeah.
It's
Christmas.
it's not Christmas yet, but it's the 2nd of Advent.
We're getting
so
close.
We're getting close, and we gotta eat again. You know, we have 24 beers to get through. Fläskesteg. Roast pork. And leverpostej. Crackling.
And this crisp sauce.
What?
Crisp sauce.
Crisp
What
sauce.
was that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, crisp hard.
No! I don't want those pictures in my head. So this time, we pre-ordered the whole feast at a Danish supermarket, and I think it's quite alright so far. Just so we didn't have to cook. Right? The flæskesteg here is actually quite nice. It's actually juicy. It's not like dry as like fuck. Because oftentimes you go to Christmas feasts and people cook the flæskesteg so long that it's like crumbly.
Yeah.
This is still a bit juicy, which is nice. And the other iconic dish on the side, leverpostej, warm leverpostej, liver pate with bacon and mushrooms. Tastes like uniforms, man. This is what it's about. But I think it's a bit of a shame with all this, you know, nice meat that we have it on its own. It needs some lubrication. I'm afraid.
It's
gonna need some lubrication.
Skål
Og
for
går
vore
venner, og dem som vi kender,
og
dem som vi ikke kender, dem skåler vi med. Skål! Skål! Danish drinking songs. Vi siger skål igen. Cheerio.
Oh, it's the whole thing.
Well, we did the whole thing.
Ah, alright. I'll do the whole thing by the end.
Woo!
Ooh, it's
Hair on your chest!
it's a bit more harsh when it gets colder.
Yeah. Maybe we should take it out a bit before.
No, but I think it's just also because we're having more. We're having a whole shot. We're not just sipping on it.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, but it makes sense that it gets a bit more boozy when it's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's also cold before.
Yeah, but
so-
not as cold.
Brett, you pick another Christmas card.
A great combo.
Yeah.
Brett just wants to eat right now, I think.
No.
No.
And I will read it aloud. Christmas Day / evening traditions.
What is this?
It's food.
It's plastic.
It's
White
food.
stuff.
Yeah.
I just ate it.
Okay,
So
so
hear my question.
What is food?
Christmas Day / evening
Yeah, so-
traditions.
So what I meant there was your favorite thing
Yeah.
to do on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, or
Or
just
fav-
things
yeah,
you do
favorite
with
tradition.
family and
Yeah.
friends.
Okay, I want to come out now and say my favorite part about Christmas Eve is eating. I love spending time with my family, but sitting there with a whole roast goose or duck and fucking gravy and just gorging yourself and you're sitting there like, that's the best part of Christmas for me. So, and with good company and great red wine. I seriously, I think red wine is great with duck more so than beer often. Beer can also be good, but we usually have red wine on my family. And then finishing it with Riesling with cherry wine. Love it.
So when I was a kid, we used to have a tradition in my family where we would, my mom would get up early and then make like a small treasure hunt where she would go out in the neighboring area and in the nature and make like arrows out of wood that we'd have to follow and then get an early Christmas present on on Christmas morning. So that's on the 25th or 24th here in Denmark. And then it's just then we'd get a small toy or whatever when we were kids that we could use to like pass the day until we get the proper gifts. Yeah, that was a really great tradition also.
It reminds me a bit of my family because we didn't get to see the Christmas tree until Christmas Eve. They didn't decorate it until the day before. So in the morning we would come down and there would be a note on the door to the living room that says, "Do not enter, kids." On the day, so we couldn't get into the living room for an entire day, and you were so excited to see what went on in there. In the morning, we came in those like the lights of the Christmas tree, and as kids like, oh, all the lights and like the beautiful ornaments and whatnot. And you were so excited, and there were presents under the tree. Just seeing the Christmas tree for the first time, I think that was also a nice tradition. Like, it was a surprise. I know a lot of families that decorated with their kids, but I love that idea of just coming down Christmas morning. It's like be surprised of what it looks like. But it's also because I grew up with it.
Yeah.
What were you, Brett?
Well, my favorite is probably English Christmas, like the 25th. The whole day of the actual Christmas morning, where you just hang out with your family, and I just find it much more of a relaxing day than the 24th. It's a day where you just chill out, and we play table tennis and we play darts, and then by the evening we have some family visiting, and sometimes my parents have done some turkey, and so English Christmas dinner instead.
So you have turkey for Christmas?
Yes, on the 25th.
Oh,
so I have.
We can't go there yet.
My family.
We can't go there yet.
No, but my family is split in two. So one part is Danish and the other part is English. So we have both Danish and English Christmas. So and I love English Christmas. It's more my thing.
Well, you grew up with it. Growing up with things matter a lot. So. Great food, very nice beer. Sipping on it now after just having the food, it amplifies the spiciness a bit more, and I will still say I prefer the Samuel Smith over this. Actually, just because it has a bit more complexity in terms of like esters and everything, but it's still a nice box. So I'm gonna go, like, I'm not like floored or anything, but it's nice for what it is. Let's say like an 88. I think is a good grade for this. A decent dark bock, but I've had bock beers I like more than this. But yeah, it's nice.
What do you think?
87, 88.
Yeah, I was thinking exactly 88 as well.
Yeah. It's a nice beer.
Like, it's a bit sharper and a bit harsher than the winter ale, and that's why I prefer that. Because this is a bit less drinkable.
I like that orange marmalade thing a bit more with that one, and it had more esters forming up.
So that was the 2nd of Advent.
Yeah.
There you go, guys.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for tomorrow for another episode without food, just beer, but it's going to be great nonetheless. Who's in charge of the next episode?
The 7th?
Yeah. Brett?
No.
Tobias again?
Oh,
yeah.
Satan.
Satan. No cursing. YouTube. I'm kidding.
Oh, shit.
We don't care.
Do they also catch Danish curses?
We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out,
Thanks a ton for watching, guys. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about videos. Stay tuned for the next episode of the Master Hobbit's Grand Christmas Calendar. We're going to say cheers and Amma Boykus Bears. See you guys tomorrow.
Cheers.
Cheers.